Guys, welcome. We're back. The weekly podcast, by the way. It has been 3 weeks now that I have posted an episode. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit busy. I wanted to talk today about the sleepless nights, sort of like bad sleeping habits as a gamer, and I can just imagine how it is if you're employed with a type of job where you have to just like wake up at 5 or 6 and you're just like, fuck this. For this 1 week at the release of Arc Raiders or at the release of Battlefield, I'm just, who needs sleep? I'm gonna play. You know what I mean? And that is cooked. That is cooked for all of us. Look, I make my own times. I'm self-employed. All right. For those who were ever wondering, I mean, isn't it obvious? I'm doing this, what I'm doing right now. I'm fucking busy, dude. I am busy. So I'm a pussy little pussy. You know, I'm a little pussy. I mean, what is my job? I can just say, hey boss, listen, man, I had a heavy night. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, totally fine. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep until like 10 for the day. You know, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, totally fine. Who needs self-discipline? Go ahead. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna make a video today, though. You're gonna make a video today, right? Like a good one, not just like, you know, like spaghetti on the wall and hope that it sticks, but just actually a well thought out video. Yeah. But I'm gonna first fucking sleep. Hold on, and then I wake up and I have a migraine, and I'm just like, oh, I should not have. You know what? From now on, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go to bed. Maximum at 2. That's my, you know. But then again, like, ask my mom, ask my brother, ask anyone in my family tree. We are all nocturnal animals. Like, and they're not even gamers. My brother used to be a gamer, not really anymore. And dude, we all sleep in late, dude. Like, it's, you know, it's in our DNA or something. I don't know, dude. It might be like some attention deficit disorder shit. I don't know. But who gives a shit? 2 is like, when I sleep at 2, I can function the next day. If it's later than 2, it's official, old buddy. You're a has-been. Like, I cannot take it anymore. And the wife also says, my wife says that the logic behind sleeping the same amount, but later. So instead of sleeping from, let's say, 12, which will never happen to me, but from 12 till 9, you got 9 hours of sleep. That is totally different than when you sleep from 3 till 12. Like, that's a different energy. Like, you're not gonna feel the same. And I have to agree, because it's every single time. It's a fucking. I have not had this bad of a sleep ever since this month. There's 3 things why that happened. 1, Battlefield 6 came out. 2, one point B, season 1 of Battlefield 6 came out. 1 point C, Battlefield Redsec came out. Guys, I have still not fucking looked at Battlefield season 1. I have not. I am too busy making a fucking doom scroll video that you all enjoy from me, right? Oh my God. Suffering from success here it's quite some work. Sometimes I luck out, you know, like the meditation video that I just posted like yesterday. That one was, you know, if you look at the whole editing, it's just like, okay, just one frame, it's just me. I'm doing my little performance, and that's really it. There's little to no editing, but if you need to edit, can you imagine? I'll continue with this topic in a second, all right? Just put a pin in it. I don't know if you're driving a car right now or whatever the fuck you're doing. We're hanging out. Relax. I haven't done a podcast in a long time. This is just my podcast style. Fuck it. I have to just commit to it. I will talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. We're still talking about bad sleep schedules as a gamer, all right? Fuck it. So, if I make these videos, you must have noticed, I am like scuffed by design. I make things, this is a thing for a different episode, I make things that are good enough, not perfect, because I don't fuck with perfect. It is true what they all say, perfect is the enemy of good, or the whatever the fuck. Like, you just don't get shit done, or you either don't get the project done, or you're gonna start hating the project because it takes so fucking long, right? That's just my way of how my brain works. I wanted to fuck it. I'm gonna say it. What I do is pretty fucking cool. All right. It's an art form. Can you imagine that a fucking TikToker calls himself like an artist? Crazy, cringe. But fuck it. That's what it is. Hey, fuck it, man. I'm doing totally different shit than whatever else the fucking mainstream of the brain rot is, dude. Fuck it. Yes, I'm an artist. Fuck it. Yes, I am. Anyways, I make quite scuffed edits. You'll see that I don't even crop out things. I see that things are like crooked or like whatever the fuck, but if I don't give a fuck, I know that you don't give a fuck. You give a fuck if what I'm saying makes fucking sense or what I'm showing is just on screen in a clear fashion. I fucking hate it when shit is illogical. I want it to be logical and not designed at all. Because if you make it logical, that's good enough. It's not a Martin Scorsese film. It's not, whatever your project is, guys, for whoever this is important to hear, okay? For whoever wants to make content, or if you're Pat Daddy, the maker of this mug. You see this, guys? Michigan mugs from Michigan Gaylord. Look at that. Pat Daddy on Etsy. He's our mod. He made this before I was famous. He donated this before I was fucking famous. He even made one for my wife before the mainstream got to me, dude. Hey. He did. Pat Daddy, hardworking, self-employed man with, I believe, 2 kids now. Just now, fresh, second, right? Homie's a fucking legend, all right? So whether you're him or you want to make content or you do anything that has something to do, even if you, of course, also if you're like actually like employed somewhere and there's, it is expected from you to make your own projects and finish them and move on to the next, like that is what basically self-employment is. That is what a business really is, right? And that goes for everything. Also, any fucking thing. It is better to get it done in whatever way possible. Just get it done in the most logical end goal way possible than to make it ultra beautiful and shit. The whole beautiful thing, that is like, you got to think of the end user of it all, right? So if you make something, think of the actual logical design of it. And when that's the one thing that you have to make perfect, the only thing. And that's fucking easy in most cases. It's fucking easy. For my videos, are the subtitles. Why do I not have the subtitles? If you would download my video and you would put it on your monitor, on your PC monitor, you would see so many things that you're like, what the fuck? But once you see it on mobile phone, your phone is a little bit bigger than mine. And that's totally okay. It's how I use my phone instead of how big it is. So, okay? But it also means that my video will be shown in slightly different ways on your phone than it will be shown on my phone. Think of that logic. That's logic. That's not design. That's logical design, right? But it's not like, oh, it makes it look pretty and like all this kind of shit, all right? Fuck all that. Fuck all that. That's not important. You don't need that. Throw it out the fucking window. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your head. That's the shit that makes you overthink and you're like 2 days grinding on like how to edit a certain little fucking keyframe thing while I'm already done with 2 videos. You're still fucking around with a keyframe. All right. And fuck all that. Fuck it all. We're still going to talk about the sleep thing. But fuck that. Okay. So, what I'm trying to say about this little thing while we are still on the topic is it's better to get that, just make the logic work as best as possible. My subtitles are a little bit to the left. They're not centered. In the editing software, they're centered, right? And I have to recenter them. I have a preset, beautiful, done. beautifully done, where I recenter them to the left. What else is scuffed, but it just works? I have a auto dubbing system in Premiere Pro. So I just make automatic subtitles. Otherwise, listen, it's either that or no subtitles at all. Fuck it. I'm not going to look through all the subtitles and see if it's correct. That's not how I work. You can fill in the fucking gaps. You're smart enough as the end user to understand, oh, so it says Arc Raiders with a K instead of C. I get what the fuck he means to say with that. Like, if you're watching it on like the subway and you don't want to have your audio on, you can see the subtitles. That's the logic behind that. Why do I have subtitles? Because of that, not because of someone with like audio impairment. That's, like, too bad, dude. Too bad. If that you're bonus, you got lucky. I got it for the people that are like the 50% of people that cannot watch the video in subtitles. And why do I have 2 lines of subtitles instead of just one fucking word like a Minecraft, Roblox, brain rot streamer? Because I know you're an adult and you want to get the information, not the visual fucking screaming input. So I have 2 lines, like a traditional movie. I have 2 lines. I only fuck with those 2 lines if there's a certain punchline to a joke that I kind of want to just like hide and then surprise you with, right? But otherwise, 2 lines of subtitles. Why are they a little bit to the left? Because the button's on the right side of the doom scroll shit, right? And why are they a little bit up top? Because there's always some fucking bullshit at the bottom of your screen, right? Why, if I show the gameplay, is there like a black bar on top? Because there's always bullshit on the top. So you basically have this like, it's like a L. It's an L shape. Well, no, it's like a P. It's like a capital P of real estate that I have where everyone can see whatever I'm showing clearly. So the upper part is me, and the vertical part is me, and then the horizontal part at the top, that's the gameplay that I'm showing. That's how my videos are constructed. Do they look pretty? No. Do they look very logical? And does everyone see what the fuck I'm trying to say? Yes. Do I settle for the logical stuff and just keep it as is and get the videos as fast as possible out there while they're also actually like packaged in a way that I would like to package them and show them to the world? Yes. Could they be better? Fuck yes. Could there be better zoom-ins and keyframes and rotoscoping and green screens and all these little fuckeries that, yes, all of that can be done. But the more time I spend into my editing for a fucking beautiful edit, for someone to look on while they're doom scrolling in bed at 4 a.m. or for someone to look while they're taking a fucking shit, is that the best use of my fucking time? No. I got shit to do to manage the Discord. I got shit to do this podcast, which I haven't been able to do for 2 weeks. And also, this is the bittersweet paradox of my fucking life right now. Bittersweet. All right, bittersweet, because the only bitter thing is that I just cannot get it into my brain mentally that playing a video game is actually my job now. You would think that I have a lot of hours. Should I check right now? How many hours I got on Arc Raiders, the official Arc Raiders playtime, right? This is real. I'm going to tell you right now. Yesterday, I played 3 hours. It is today, the 8th of November. I promise I'm going to talk about sleep schedules. It is the 8th of November, 2025. It is 2:30 p.m. for me. I have playtime on Arc Raiders, the official game, not the playtest. Official game of Arc Raiders, I have 14.3 hours. I think a lot of you guys are in shock that I don't have like fucking 100 hours. This game came out the 30th of October. So we're already 7, 8, 9 days further. 14.3 hours. Why? Bro, why? Imagine, right? Because I'm that fucking busy, right? We are suffering from success when we let me get this thought process out of there. So maybe this could help you out, or I don't know. All right, or just let me get this. 14.3 hours. Why? Because I've already covered the game. And the way I want to make my content is not about like fucking exploits and getting good at the game and being amazing at the game, all this type of shit, right? Why do I have 14.3 hours in the game? Even though it's practically my fucking job to cover the game, right? It's my main game to play. This is the fucking bittersweet paradox that we're talking about here, all right? Because I would say, this is weird, and I still have to figure this out in my brain. I genuinely don't have it figured out yet. But how I live my life is that I genuinely want to touch grass and just like, like hang out with friends or hang out with my wife or, like that type of shit. I only want to play this game when I feel like it, when I've done my work. I am employed. Someone could say, nah, man, you're not employed because you can play Arc Raiders all day, every day. That's not true. I'm making I'm thinking of the videos that I make about, for instance, Arc Raiders are not, here's when to get the best loot. Here's when to get the, like all this type of like degenerate bullshit that has nothing to do with the actual, fuck it, this is how I really look at gaming, like the philosophy of gaming. I would like to think of gaming as like a philosophical thing, and it sounds fucking cringe, but it's a moment to unwind. It's a moment to connect with other humans, or it's a moment to connect with yourself, or either disconnect with yourself, which in turn also connects you with yourself, where you can play Balatro and be like, everyone just shut the fuck up. I want to play my game. Just, and we're off. And you're playing Balatro for like 2 hours. Degenerate, like fucking hyper focus. Boom, 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 boom. And you know why? Because I genuinely think, for me, I think gaming is like a big part of what makes life worth living. If that makes any fucking, this is weird, right? This is like fucking some incel shit that I'm saying here, some unemployed shit. But it is at this day and age, and with how we grew up on video games. We grew up on PlayStation 1 and Game Boy and all this kind of shit, and I didn't do Nintendo. That was just not in my household. But like actual consoles, the Game Boy, yes. Or Xbox. We all have our own little story of which console war we joined, but we grew up on this shit with premium games. We know how it feels to be lost in this space. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go out as the YouTuber that gave you tips on how to get money in Arc Raiders. Fuck that. Ew. No, that's for someone else that really is just like, that's cool. I don't want that. I'm saying ew, not as in whoever does that is ew. I'm saying I'm not doing that. Ew, no, that's not me. All right? That's not what I want to do. I want to be what we're doing right now. Like, this is phenomenal. I'm living the dream. I'm talking about the thought process and the mindset of if you're busy with shit. And that's why it's a paradox for me, because I'm busy with these fucking games. But I got a lot of shit to manage that to make shit go smoothly and to make it make sense. So playing the game, which feeds into that same loop, and without it, it would not be there. Like the whole system in the Discord would not be there if I would not know nothing about the game. It's there because people relate to how I feel about the game, but also about my time management with the game, that I don't have time to get that good as someone that's unemployed and doesn't do nothing else but fucking play this game, right? Like that, it's natural. Like what I'm saying is real. Like I genuinely genuinely don't have time. Think about it like this. I know we're in a web of my brain right now, but I genuinely think that this might actually be of use for fucking someone out there that is time. This is still about like time management within gaming, why and how. And in turn, we're going to fucking loop it back into fucking sleep schedule, all right? We'll get there. We'll fucking get there. But this Arc Raider, like everything that I'm saying about like Arc Raiders, more than a week, it's been out, 14.3 hours, and I am an Arc Raiders creator? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Shouldn't that's the thing. Shouldn't you have 100 hours? I'm not forcing myself to not play it. I'm busy, and I'll tell you right now with what? This podcast has then to be edited, has then to be distributed. I'm doing it all. Well, not all, but like the cream of the crop, the bread and butter, like the top layer of TheJan, I'm doing on my own, fully on my own. All the editing, video ideas, and videos, and distribution of it all, right? All of that. And all the ideas that come with it. That's that. Then lower comes like some support with that. I mean, a lot of fucking support from like a handful of mods on Discord to moderate and verify people for their verified employment. I do not look at that anymore. I just simply fucking can't. I can't. If I would do that, then I literally would have 0 hours in Arc Raiders. It's over. It's fucking Jover. I need to let go of something. And thank the Lord that thank the fucking kindness of some fucking people on this planet that they actually proactively, I didn't ask for it. It just happened. These people are out there, dude. Gabba, Morrigan, my wife. There's a couple more of them, all right? That just actually like fucking help out and like go for it. It's fucking amazing, right? So that is like stuff that I get help with, but otherwise I don't have, fuck it. I don't have the budget to get people to like edit for me. I also don't even want, we got a fucking awesome member of the community that is really fucking awesome. And actually, at this point, guys, promoted to an online friend. Darko, you did it, bro. You fucking did it. But, yeah, he wants to help me edit and actually do it. I'll be transparent about this type of shit. Do it on a performance basis, you know, like if the video, like the long form video specifically, only long form videos, because I also want to evolve this whole community and do like weekly community events with like Portal or with other games, because I think that going live, I would only want to go live if I actually have something to show you while you're watching. I know you're employed. I know you don't want, there's an ocean. There's a galaxy of streamers that will play the game you like, and you can see, oh, that item is important. Okay, cool. Like, I don't want to be that guy. Remember how I don't want to be that guy? That's just the gamer dude, the guy that has time to play those games and shows how he plays those games and tells you about the things that, no, it's not me. I want to organize some fucking awesome shit where you go, huh? That's happening right now, or oh, that happened, and there's a video about it. I want to see that because I give a fuck about that because someone put time and energy to organize that, and fuck, man, that's pretty fucking cool. That rounds it back up to me thinking that gaming and what I do within these games, but gaming in general is something that makes life worth living, which sounds fucking, it's one of the fucking things, all right? This is why I'm so aggressive about the employment thing. I talk the talk and I walk the fucking walk, bro. I don't have time to play a video game for more than 3 hours a day. I don't. This week, every fucking day, I planned the next day and I said, I need to record. I'm going to go degenerate hours. I'm going to just like fucking the whole day long, like 8 hours long. I'm going to do a shift. I'm going to like be a streamer. And I'm going to like record off stream and play the game for 8 hours. Never happened. in the whole week. It just didn't happen. It just didn't fucking happen. And now it's Saturday, and I'm making a podcast, and I love doing this more than playing the game. Huh? So, okay? Because this is, building the community, that's my job, all right? And I love that job. I got the dream job, and that's also because of you guys. So you see what I mean? Like, it feeds itself constantly, and in turn, it's this beautiful paradox where I made gaming my job, but in a way where I don't get burned out by it, because playing it like a degenerate is not my job. Playing it like an unemployed is not my job. Playing it like an employed guy is my job, which in turn gets me more time. Like, it's a good way, like, holy shit, making the videos and everything, the content about not having time to, and the philosophies with that, it's almost like a fucking, it's like philosophy type of shit, like artistic type of like thinking, thought experiments about those games, and then I spew them out and people resonate and it gets millions of views, so fuck it, yes, it's like actually, it's not like, I'll never tell you how to get an item, I'll tell you like how I feel and why I feel about it, and then I make it into a package. And I never script my videos, by the way, in the last 2 months. All of it, every single video, all those fucking millions of views were off the cuff, off the top of my fucking dome. Not a word has been written down for those scripts. I am that fucking cool, dude. So, by the way, I've done that first, like, 2 years I've been scripting shit. And you never get the passion, the realness, the stuttering and like, fuck, like those like, frustrations. You cannot put that in a performance that is scripted. That's, I think, why it just fucking works so well. Anyways, it's a paradox. Because I talk about the lifestyle of not having time to play, not having all the like unemployed amount of time to play a game. Because I talk about that, that is the cause that is the reason, me talking about not having time is the reason why I don't have time to play those games. Think about that. Anyways, step back, finish things with logical design. Whatever the fuck you're doing. If your wife tells you you gotta do the dishes, finish them in a logical design. Logic first. Logic first. You finish it. You did the dishes. Don't be an asshole and see that something is like not done well. No, finish, like actually do it, but in a logical way. You don't have to polish all the fucking cutlery, for instance. It's washed though, right? And you'll get feedback afterwards. And you can, once you have a fully functioning thing that works in the logical design, after that, you can improve and make it like actual design be perfect, be good. First make something usable. Humans love, I love that shit is usable. You can use it. It's designed logically. So my videos are logical. There's one dedicated space that's a little bit to the left, so it's centered for the free space that I have. There's, the vertical part, the horizontal part, and now you got the full functioning thing. A lot of it is dead space. The same background that I use here, I use in my shorts because, and honestly, I've never heard anyone say, I don't like the way you put the background and you cut off like PNGs from Google. No, never fucking heard that. You know from who I hear it? From respectfully, right? Respectfully, from YouTuber homies, YouTuber friends that tell me that because they're so like in their brain and they only upload like once every 3 fucking months. I keep telling them design shit for like logical stuff. You'll get homies like a fucking, I fucking love my YouTube homies. There's like scarce, like very fucking like a handful of them. that I really like love as YouTubers, as content creators, as like artists, okay? Like modern day artists. Some of them are really like, actually all of my friends are really like, I love to surround myself with them and just like talk about content and shit, but some of them have like a fucking kronkel in hun hoofd, like a fucking like a wiring crossed in their fucking brain where they're looking for like 3D design tutorials in Blender and are like working on it for literally 2 weeks, putting that whole video on fucking hold just to get a couple keyframes to be smoothed out, or a fucking a fucking item in the 3D space that they're making a little animation in that it's flickering. Oh no, I should not have it flicker. I need it to not flicker. So, and it's like a flickering that no one fucking sees, and they'll give me like, hey, this is version 1, this is version 2, and I don't see the fucking difference till they point it out. Like that type of shit cost them 2 weeks. Fuck that. It's not good for your mental space anyways. Fuck it. You know what my logic is? You know what my logic is? My logic is that I make these. You make the logical design. You are the creator of the logical design. Again, this is not. I'm not saying this like just about me. I'm just telling this to anyone who's making shit, whatever it is that's even slightly creative. All right, you could be a fucking electrician. You don't have to fucking get a heat gun out there and tidy everything up perfectly. You can just fucking tie wrap it. Just tie wrap it, or just fucking wrap it, just and go off to the next thing. Does it work? You know, like, because it takes so much of your time. And also, you invest so much time in nitpicking bullshit that's not logical design. It's nitpick design. It's beautiful design. It's perfect design. That when if you have a boss or a client, they don't see that shit. And you have put in like hours into it, and you will feel like ass because they don't notice it, or they tell you that it's not, it's not that big of a fucking deal. And you're going to hate your job because you think that other people don't understand. No, they do understand. They just don't give a fuck about it. That's it. That's it. Okay? If you're whatever the fuck you're making, make it logical design, make it good enough, and move on to the next. It's better to have, I'm not saying to like make decent shit. I'm telling you to make good enough shit. It's still good. It's good enough. It's really good enough. Make that again. Oh shit, that's also good enough. You got 1 week to make as many good enough things as possible. All right, cool, let's go. You make 10 things. Okay, you have 1 week to make a perfect thing. On Sunday, at 11 p.m., you're going to send me a thing that I think like, oh yeah, I mean, in an alternate universe, 4 of those 7 good enough items that you made were better than your 1 perfect item that you made this week. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's better to get the quantity out there, but not quantity as in like industrialization and like fucking made in China level. I'm saying make it good enough. Don't make it just about enough. Just it'll do. Don't make it'll do items. Don't make it'll do output. Make good enough output. I'm stressing this out like a million times because some of you really need to fucking hear this. And I'm saying some of you as in I haven't really necessarily seen it in the comments or in the community, but I know in the real life, I have had many characters in my life that are all overthinking. Everyone and their fucking mom says that they're going to make content. I tell them, okay, show me something. Yeah, I don't have it. Why not? Well, because basically, in a nutshell, it has to be perfect. I'm working on a different project now. I'm busy with work. I'm busy with this. I'm busy with that. I don't have the computer for it. I don't have the fuck all that. 10 years ago, I had a fucking laptop that ran like shit, and I had a capture card that I got off of fucking eBay or like Craigslist, basically, Marktplaats, and I made something fucking work, at least fucking something. And then I went on to the next thing. I never made shit that was perfect. I just made shit that was kind of good enough. And it's about the process and getting better and wanting to just do the thing instead of wanting to make something that makes you think, oh yeah, I'm gonna compete with fucking the big boys right now. You gotta. Oh wow, it feels like, how did I get here? I feels like I'm just like telling my little brother, or I have a cousin. All right, and I see him like a little brother. And he probably will hear this. Hey, bro, how you doing? And I would say that all this advice is also like for him. Like he's one of those characters that I'm also like, just fucking do something. He's doing it now, by the way. He's doing it now. He's making his little, like a fucking slop channel for YouTube Shorts and shit. But that's good. That's good. You're starting out with something, and eventually you'll see like what endeavor you want to go into next. Like it's like when you start something, if you do it for yourself or whatever the fuck, it's better to just do and do and do. And once you get sick of it, that's when you stop and not stop and give up and go like do something else. It's the moment where you stop and you look around, you take, I said this in a last episode, I think, or other episode, where you just take a couple pen and papers and just fucking write down why and be a philosopher about it, bro. Like, overthink that one moment where you lose motivation about what you were doing. That's where you can really understand who the fuck you are, what you want to do. And that's where you understand, okay, hold up. I lost motivation because I was doing a thing that, why? And then, let's say 2 hours later or an hour later or fucking 15 minutes maybe, I don't know, until you feel enlightened. And you're like, I get it now. This is why I don't like what I was doing anymore. And that's the fun thing about creating your own things. I think everyone is creative. Everyone is creative in their own way. You can be creative, maybe you cannot draw or doodle. Who gives a shit about that? You can maybe be creative in how you design software. Maybe you can be creative in how you garden or how you build houses. And think of that's also one of those things that makes life worth living for me. Like, holy shit, you know how fucking awesome it feels that I made videos that are not brain rot, and I genuinely was afraid, like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose all the views and followers that I've had because I'm not doing the thing that every guy on the doom scroll is doing. I'm not screaming in your face. I'm not using big captions that are, I'm not using subtitle. Everything that I do, no one does that in gaming. Look around, no one fucking does it. No one fucking does it. Everyone talks in a TikTok accent. Everyone talks fast. Everyone changes the scene every fucking 2 seconds. Everyone has captions that are bouncing in and out like a fucking Mr. Beast video. Adults as well. Like, none of them are doing the thing that I'm doing. And I'm proud of that. And I'm saying that not as an ego thing, definitely as an ego thing, but not as an actual ego thing, but as a thing of like, I did those philosophies for myself. Like, why do I not want this? Why do I this, that? And then I realize that I don't like what I was doing because I looked at it and I didn't see myself. I saw a clown that does it because others do it the same way, and I'm doing it to participate in this rat race of basically, once I really thought about it, that I'm participating in the attention of grabbing the attention that I'm trying to grab the attention of, like, children, incels, like these like classic traditional brain rot shit. Stepped out of it, and I said, I said it in a previous episode as well. I do it my way or the highway. I can guys, that's the beauty of this type of ridiculous, wanted to say something else, but ridiculous job that I have. What the fuck is this job? Ridiculous, stupid, right? But I see this as a way to help my fellow employed gamers. I genuinely mean that. Like, I can get really serious about this, but I'm not going to do that in this episode. But I really love the Discord has channels about men's health, and the Discord has channels where people are actually like Like finding homies in the oh my god, dude, I'm gonna suppress my feelings like a fucking man. That makes me so proud. That's an impact that I wanted to make in the gaming industry. We're good. I'm not T.O. Vaughn. I got this. I got this. Hold on. Let me. That's why I do what I do. And if I cannot do that, I don't want to make like the traditional, kids entertainer, fucking GTA YouTuber and get like millions of it. I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't look up to that. I don't, like I can, fellas. I'm put in this position. I have worked my tits off with strategies that no one else has ever fucking thought of, and I'm fucking proud of that. And in this online space, and the way to grab someone's attention is through what I do, the type of art style that I do, the type of format that I do, short form doom scrolls, right? Guys, if I want to, I can work somewhere in Amsterdam, around the corner, at some big fat marketing office, and do all these strategies that I'm doing here, like these creative ideas for fucking name a brand, McDonald's, Nike. I can do it all. I can figure that out. I'm at that level. I can be a team lead. I can just like tell people how they should do it, why they should do it, and I can earn a fuck ton of cash. Like woohoo! Like a fuck ton of cash. I choose to do this because this is something that makes me proud of myself. I can walk around and make a change in the gaming industry. That's the industry that I give the most fuck about, because it's the industry that I think makes my life worth living, right? Like a part of things in my life. One of the things in my life that I think is worth to live for is interacting with software that a group of humans have made that were 90% chance going into debt and going bankrupt, still made it because they had an idea, and I interact with their software that they have developed with fucking crunch time. I play it and I get dopamine of it. They, with their creation, have shocked my dopamine receptors in a way where I feel good. That is I don't think it sounds cringe at all, actually. Since the first time I interacted with a piece of software that has done that to me till the day today, I still think that is a mystery that no one will ever solve. And it's a absolute, like, just human brain mystery. It is incredible how that has an effect on us humans, that we have that. A book doesn't have it, a fucking movie doesn't have that, and a movie doesn't have that for more than the movie's playtime. I'm saying, like, it's a toy, but the toy, like, it's digital, it's moving pixels, and you're interacting with it, and shit happens, and you want to keep going. You want to lose sleep over it. Boom, we went full circle. There you go. And you want to lose sleep over it. All right? We're going everywhere and whatever the fuck. Definitely drop a comment if you want me to explore like a thought experiment and like a thought process or a topic. Because I will like halfway or 80% way or, abandon like a topic that I just talked about or something. You know what I mean? But we're going to now go back into that sleep schedule thing, right? All the way back, before we go into the sleep schedule, nutshell, why I didn't have that much time for Arc Raiders is because I make the videos, I make the, podcast. I mean, this is the first one in 2 weeks. I make the Discord, I make the The ads. I'm blessed to get some actual solid ads. I'm still honest with you. It's not to glaze and shit, but really, we only pick ads. I'm fucking very picky with the ads. Very picky. I only pick ads of shit that I genuinely think is good shit. No matter how big the bag is. Because I rather not sell out and in like, I don't know, if I keep this up, then a couple months later have another good thing, and a couple months later have another good thing, like a good ad, that's something that I can actually defend and be proud of. Than to just like sell out on some bullshit and basically be ashamed of it. I don't want to be ashamed of what I show you, what I force you to watch, right? I want that to be curated and in par with the quality that I want to show to you, right? Just like my videos. So when I do get an ad, like when I do get a sponsor, I also have to make that video. That cost me like a day to make. So that's already like, like those are the things. But anyways, Arc Raiders came out. Season 1 came out. Redsec came out. The Server Slam came out before Arc Raiders came out. And there was one other thing that I now don't really know. But there's I just packed with shit to do, dude. That's the whole thing, I want to do the community events and whatever the fuck. But so yeah, that's like why I don't really have time to play in degenerate hours, and that's how I get to. I also think it's something nice because I genuinely actually get how it is, because I am employed. And some people fucking ask me, "Are you? What's your employment?" And I'm like, astronaut. Fucking dumbass. What do you think? Fucking stupid. Like Jesus. Do you not see what I'm doing here? God damn. Anyways, then again, some people actually think that it's easy to make, like actually like fart in the wind level easy to make these videos or whatever, but that's fine. Anyways, losing sleep over this shit is because I think we why do we lose sleep over this? Why do we play a game like Arc Raiders and say can someone put a timestamp up of 47 minutes and 20 seconds to let everyone know in the comments that, this is the moment where he talks about losing sleep of video games. Fuck it, we're doing 2 in 1. I don't give a fuck, man. Like I said, put it in the comments if you want me to explore a specific type of thing in the next episode of the podcast, and we're going to do that for a fucking hour, and we're going to be good. All right? All right. Okay? Good shit, homie. Fuck yeah, dude. All right. So, why do we lose sleep over this? And why do we play this game, even though we're employed, and we play this game at degenerate hours? I would say already after 11 p.m., that's already degenerate hours. Like, you're actually going to do damage to your system, to your, like, bodily systems, right? Because it's the moment, it's the release, right? And yes, that makes a difference because everyone's talking about it, and you feel like you're missing out, and you want to do it now, and blah blah blah. And you always have that feeling. It's 12 p.m. At when you woke up from the last session, right? You feel like shit. It's let's say it's 10 a.m., 11 a.m. You still don't feel awake. You have had 2 coffees in the morning, and you're like, "Fuck me! You know what? Fuck this! I'm not gonna go to bed after midnight. I'm gonna limit myself. I promise I'm gonna limit myself. Fuck it." And you start rationally thinking, realistically thinking, right? Like, yeah, who gives a fuck about that? It's better to have sleep, and then this week, I can do like 1 hour, get like 2-3 raids in, and then go to bed, and it's nice, and it's like I got my thing going, and it's all good. And maybe I can set up a date with my homies to play in that one specific hour, and like hell yeah. That's what I'm gonna do from like 10 till 11, and then I go to bed, and of course, yeah. That's rational. That makes sense, right? Yeah, that's logical. Yeah. Then the day happens. You go do your work and whatever, and you do everything, and that's when it starts. Gentlemen, that's when it starts. A homie of mine had a good name for this, and I forgot the name, but I'll describe the feeling. He does all the chores. You do your work, your shift, your chores. You get home, you do your you know. I know Instagram is full of these things like why do men hate their girlfriends? It's not that. We'll dedicate like a full ass day to you. Loved, hell yeah. I wouldn't dedicate a full ass day to my homie. I'm not having a fucking deep talk or like whatever the fuck with my homie or with my online homie. Two different homies, by the way, for real. Like fucking two different homies. I don't give a fuck what you think. There's two different homies. You got online homies and you got the real homies. And the real homies can become online homies. Online homies cannot necessarily become real homies. Some people have to have a screen, shit happening for you to actually be like solid interaction with them, and they do something in the game that makes you like fully like a dream team. But once you have a beer with them in real life, you're just like, why is your personality so shallow? I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not saying that I noticed that necessarily, but I'll play with friends of my friends, right? And then I see them, and I'm just like, yeah, we don't really have something in common, do we? Nah. I'll see you in Redsec, though. Hey, I'll see you at the top side, though. Yeah, of course. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Two different fucking homies. I think you also have that with like, I'm already distracted. Fuck. With like someone, like a fishing homie and like having a beer homie or like whatever the fuck helps you move homie. Like you got different fucking homies, all right? You got fucking different homies. Anyways, I love my wife and I do play Battlefield 6 with her sometimes because she fucking rocks. Hell yeah, she does. But if I play Arc Raiders or something, I don't expect my wife to be good at Arc Raiders. I don't expect her. I don't want to, like hey, it's go time. Me and the homies, fucking, it's a different story. And I would not dedicate like a full ass day to them, but I'll dedicate a full ass day. I'll dedicate a whole fucking holiday with you, girl, little mama. You know what I mean? It's a different type of relationship. I want to have, I'll have a baby with my wife. I won't have a baby with my online buddy that I fucking try to win a game at Redsec in. It doesn't work like that. And guys, let's just be fucking honest here. We're using each other to have fun with the interactive software. We're not here to know about how your day was. When it's go time, it's go time. After the game, that happens a lot. After the game, when it's like, okay, guys, I'm really out. I'm out now. I'm not. Okay. You're really out? Last game? No. Do. I'm really out. Okay. You're out. And did you see the game last night? I don't follow sports, but let's say it would be like, hey, by the way, this is fucking what people tell me in the fucking Discord. The shit you talked about in that video, by the way, man. How did you? What do you mean with like that type of shit? And then that's when basically the real talk starts, and like after the game, and that's happened last night, where I stopped at 2 and eventually at 3 a.m. Yes, so an hour later. Is when I went to bed. So I fucked up again. But that's because that's where the human connection starts, and that's where like you're actually developing like a bond outside a bond, a link with each other. Like a bond. I think a bond is good, right? You develop like a friendship that's outside of the game, basically, right? That's when that happens, which is fucking awesome. Don't get me wrong, but the classic way of an online homie that you play games with is that you're just, I don't necessarily have to, and I would say that the majority of these friendships that are like connected with a game, the moment you don't play those games, happens a lot. I'm not saying all the time. I'm definitely 100% not saying all the time, but it happens a fuck ton. It happens a lot that you just disconnect. That's it. Done. Right? Like, oh, you're not playing that game? Oh, I don't also know. And it's over. Right? That's just the way it is. That's the way it is. And I think both parties are okay with that, because really what's happening here is it's a win-win situation where you use each other to have fun in the game, to have more fun in the game than you would do it alone or with some fucking rando, right? Or even have more fun than if you would play it with a real life friend. The real life friends that play Arc Raiders with me are fucking awesome. They actually get it. They actually, like, fuck yeah. But sometimes you have games that you just like, it's not a click for, so you use each other to have fun in the game, have more fun in the game than you would if it was alone or with some other friends, existing friends, and whatever the fuck, So yeah. And I think that's very healthy, right? But what also happens is, even though, especially with the Discord that we have now, like, holy shit, it's a dream come true. It's fucking phenomenal. It's awesome. And I'm very thankful. It's amazing. We have a Discord where you can basically 80% chance, maybe even higher, bro, that you'll get some fucking, I would say, for me, actually 100% chance. Sometimes I have some like kind of like boring people and I just like, I gotta go. And then I'll just fucking play with some other dudes, fuck it. But it is what it is, dude. Sometimes you don't click. You don't have to be friends with fucking everyone. So you get in and you have the feeling, right? Here's the thing. We all have this pre-installed feeling that, correct me if I'm wrong, this pre-installed feeling that you play a game. You had this in the morning. You had this whole rational talk about, oh yeah, just one game, just an hour of gaming, It's totally fine. That's realistic. That makes sense. And like I said, this friend of mine had this a whole name for this one phenomena, where you do your shift, you do your work, you have a moment with your if you have someone you live with, like your life partner. I'm very lucky that I'm in tune with my wife, like fucking 100%. So we're both like, okay, we had our little moment, dinner. We made dinner together. We had our little talk. We updated each other. Love you, and then I fuck off now. Like, she'll tell me that, like, go do your fucking thing. And like, okay, bye. So that's fucking sick. I'm fucking happy because we're both in the same boat here, And like I said, we have a fucking ultra happy relationship. I'm fucking thankful, man. My life is fucking awesome. Anyways, you do everything that you have to do, right? And then it happens. The night starts, the evening starts, and you're no Netflix zombie. You're not gonna fuck around with some fucking bullshit. No. You're gonna fire up that game. You're gonna look for hey, you gotta be on tonight. Yeah. And then it happens. You tell yourself, fuck yeah, I deserve this. Fuck yeah. No. I fucking deserve this. So it starts off with like, all right, let's go, boys. And you do that 1 hour that you promised yourself you're going to do. And then it starts. You tell yourself, I definitely did promise that I was going to stop now. But, and this is the one excuse, the two excuses, the two gigantic excuses that happen when you play a game in the late night, like 10 p.m., the start of the late night, right? And you tell yourself, let's say 11 p.m., and you tell yourself, I did tell myself to go to bed earlier tonight. Yep, I did say that. I did say, but, hear me out now, but 2 reasons why I should keep going. 1, there was a name for this. My friend had it, but I forgot the name. And he says, or you tell yourself, I deserve this. I did what I had to do. I didn't have time to enjoy myself today, and this is the moment that I can enjoy myself today. I kind of deserve this, dude. Come on, last game. I deserve this, man. Fuck it. I deserve this. This is my moment. This is the night. No one's gonna bother me. The dog is asleep. The wife is asleep. No one can fucking bother me. There's no chores around the house. Everything is done. This is my moment. So you give yourself this excuse of like, it's time to shine, baby. I deserve this. This is what you're saying. And the second thing is, especially if you have like a good group going, you're just like, come on, man. We got such a good group going. Come on, man. When is the next time that we're gonna get such a good group to play the game with? Come on, man. Last game. Come on. You cannot let them hang. Come on, bro. You're gonna definitely regret not doing a last game with the homies, man. Come on now. You got a good group. Come on. Who knows what's gonna happen in the next raid, bro? Come on, last game. That's what you're gonna say. But like I'm saying, right? Like, it's better to have that sleep. It's better to do the next day and maybe do a couple extra chores and just start earlier than to go into these degenerate hours and just kill your fucking, like get damage on your actual fucking real life body. And also in the Discord, we actually have so many good people to play the game with. You know what I mean? But this is like the fucked up thing that we mess up. This, I think that's the reason. And it's just that these games, it's happening now. In a month, it's going to be different. But then in a month, there's going to be an update. So it's not going to be that different. It's going to go a little bit down. You're going to, I've seen that game. And then there's an update. It's like your homie is going to ask you, bro, you're going to be on? Like shit like that. You'll see me make a video about, oh shit, dude, this new update. Fuck, man, this is kind of funny. And you'll be like, fucking man, I might as well, And that's when it starts again. I think it's a never-ending fight with bad sleep and playing these games because it's just simply put too much fun. The monkey brain is getting overloaded with dopamine, and because you get this, especially with games like this, you get the socializing part of your monkey brain. You're like getting like a brotherhood type of feeling when you play these games together, and you're just, like you it's like memories and shit, like good stuff, good shit. And also it's just, the game is just simply fun to play. And this goes for our greatest day, but also for like Battlefield and whatever, right? Like I'm genuinely juggling those three things. I feel like Redsec is a different game than Battlefield, so I'm juggling these three games. So there's always fucking something to look at, play, talk about, talk with, play with, God, what a month. God, what a month. This month, I think there are so many of us that are on like fucking 4 to 6 hours of sleep. It's ridiculous. And it's because it's just too much fun. It's just too much fun. And you know what's the best thing, dude? I'll leave on that note. All right. It's been it's been a mess of a podcast, but also, I guess that's always going to be a case with these, with the Employed Gamer podcast with TheJan, I guess that's just how I roll. But anyways, I want to leave on this note. That what was, fuck, I fucked up. What was my note? Oh yeah. Playing during the day, like let's say you have the Saturday off, right? Instead of, this is advice. I don't walk the walk on this one. I talk the talk. The coach don't play on this advice. All right. So I'm a hypocrite, but I've had this moment a couple times in my life, and I can tell you, guarantee 100% that this is the thing. It's genuinely so much more fun to like organize, tell my wife that, okay, listen, on Saturday, I want to play from 11 in the morning, have a lunch break, and then play till like 4, or from 10 till 4. So you're talking about a 6-hour fucking session, right? Let's say. Maybe even earlier. Fuck it. Do a morning shift where you tell her, like, hey, I'm gonna be a degenerate and play that game. Like that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. After that, I'm all yours if you want me. If you want me, if you want to go on a date or whatever the fuck. But I need this. I want this. I need to have this. That gaming session is gonna be more fun than your late night sessions. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Especially if you organize it. If you tell your homies, fellas, let's do that. Let's fucking do that. It's so much better than the late night whispering into the microphone and everything. No. From let's say 10 till fucking 4, daytime, Saturday, with the boys, bro. And if you food prep just a little bit, right? If you prep for that, it's like an event. It's like a LAN party, but that sounds so fucking stupid. Right? It's a LAN party, but then it's not LAN. But it has that feeling of a LAN party. You know what I mean? Trust me, we're unks. And that feeling, that dreamy feeling of like, oh, playing with the boys, that's That's on steroids if you do it from 10 till 4, for instance, during the day. Trust me on that. That's my sign-off message there. Organize that, do it, and come back to me and tell me I was wrong. Tell me I was fuck that. Tell me how it was. Tell me how it was. You're gonna tell me it was a lot better than a midnight degenerate session. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Do it like a fucking event, bro. Like, really. Just fucking trust me on that. All right? I don't do it because I'm a degenerate and I fucking, I give in to that fucking stupid voice in my head in the middle of the night thinking like, okay, last game. And then, it's fucking 3 a.m. and I go to bed. I feel like shit the next morning. I still have a tiny little headache because I went to bed so fucking late. Trust me. The morning shift gaming session. Oh my God. That is just talking about it. I might do that tomorrow. I might organize that for tomorrow. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thumbs up, comment something. Even if you're watching this on YouTube, comment something like, "Hey man, another amazing episode." Just do it. It helps out. It really does. It really does. If you're on YouTube, maybe hype it up. I don't know if that's possible. It should be, by the way, but maybe it's not because it's registered as a podcast. Who knows? Who fucking knows? On Spotify, we're also there, and don't forget bonus content on Patreon. Spotify, thumbs it up, or just 5 stars, or whatever, however it works. Bonus episode on Patreon, and also you get a golden. If you go into Patreon, you get a golden name, which is cool, and you get a pay to win chat. You're a taxpayer for the content, and I love you a lot more than the peasants that don't contribute to the community. Fuck it, I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Don't follow me? I don't give a fuck. Woo! All right. Toodles. Have a good day, dude. You're a fucking legend. All right? It's Movember. You're a fucking legend. You're a stud. You're a fucking stud, and I really fucking mean that. If you hear that, if you made it this fucking far, I know how you navigate the world. It's not an ego thing. It's you being in this community, you listening to my yapping, and it's not an ego thing of like my yapping, but like we're talking about the ideas of gaming and everything, You made it this far. I know you're a dude. 99.9% chance that you're a dude. And you maybe needed to hear some of these things. And I truly mean it. You're a fucking stud. You're a fucking stud. I fucking mean that. It's Movember, guys. Us men have to unite a little bit and have a little bit of fun, Not too much fun. Gotta be platonic about it. Unless you don't want to be platonic, which is totally fine. I'm going to end this episode now. I'll see you later. Peace.